I first came to the garden as a visitor in the early 1980s, and then I was asked by Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Berger to come and work on the private area. And from that one little project of adding fountains into the garden, restoring certain areas, replanting other areas, Pierre Berger asked me to become the Jardin. The Jardin is like the general director, if you want, and to start a campaign to restore the public gardens. For me, what makes it special is its sense of mystery and hence magic. I find it's a place that transports one from the chaos of the outside world, which I find important for all gardens in a sense. And in this context, in Marrakesh, which is a bustling city, it's a desert city, so it can be very hot and very dry, but very dusty and very harsh. When one enters that portal and walks into that first view of the courtyard with the fountain and then discovers the garden, it's a sense of mystery and serenity. One of the most popular features within the garden, obviously, are the collection of the cacti. It's usually an eye-opener for most visitors. They walk in and they see all those shapes and forms and textures, and that's quite inspiring and quite, astounding. The completely opposite is the long walk that wanders through the bamboo, which in the hot months of the summer, you have people just even sitting there along the walkways because it's a very cool, relaxed spot. Another feature are the hanging vines through the various walkways and the pergolas. Even though we have some few complaints from people saying, oh, it's bothersome, but it also slows one down as one walks through the garden. You've got to sort of wander through these trailing vines. That's another feature that I enjoy. And then the use of color. It's basically an all-green garden, varying shades, tones of green. It's the utilization of some of the painted pots, which make it sort of pop out. And that's an introduction, not of Jacques Majorelle, but of Yves Saint Laurent, who felt that it needed this little burst of color. And since it's not coming principally from flower color as it is from the pots, so that was his influence. It's a garden that can be appreciated on many levels. From a plantsman's point of view, those that are interested in those types of plants, whether they be cacti, bamboo, water lilies, succulents. It's also a garden that has references to both Islamic gardens, the traditional Islamic gardens with the use of water, the rill, the sense of mystery. But to me, it doesn't easily fall into any one category. It's quite unique in that sense, I think.